Yep. Thanks so much, guys. First of all, our babas in the game. And when I say babas in the game, I'm not sure people understand the. People say it as a joke, right? But when I was still an artist, where I was sent to record music after Alex Young's and Testify Records, another story for another day. But after that, the place I was sent to was KnightHouse, and I know that there was so much going on at the time, and guys were very free. You know, I mean, thanks to Osage introduced me to you guys. I was able to get some free sessions, obviously, but KnightHouse was a platform for a lot of us who were intending to be artists.
Yeah.
But I think nobody has really ever told the story of KnightHouse to ask in terms of from the perspective of the people that created it. So my first question is, what brought KnightHouse about? Like, how did it become a thing?
Gomi's gonna take that one.
Rogba should actually answer this question, but KnightHouse was we didn't have a structure when we started. It was just born out of we were creatives, and there wasn't much ways we could express ourselves. You know, it was then the industry wasn't as open as it is now, where you know that you're good at this, you can find your people, you know, you can find your tribe. Thanks to social media, thanks to a lot of things. Then, you know, he was a rock metal pop head. He used to write music like pop songs and punk rock songs and all of that, and he was pretty good at it. And Larry used to like play the guitar and write, you know,
and create mental drum kits,
drum
like,
loops and the rest of them. And I used to like, you know, like rap, and you know, I was a huge techie, so trying to figure out how to walk around making music with technology then was a thing I was like really looking into. But we had ourselves. We didn't know exactly how to even do anything with it.
Yeah.
It was just go to school, come back, you know, just get an education and just move on. People had different interests from what we did.
Yeah.
You know, so it was difficult then. So we started meeting people that were like us, that were interested in the kind of stuff that we were interested in, and just keeping us all together, you know, under some sort of like a club, a way just to like get everybody to just come around on Saturdays, you know, work on music, write poems, write books, write stories, write this, all of that. We just did it. Rob, was just like, you know, let's just call this thing something. So, and that's how we started.
Oh.
And we ended up with 15 artists.
15. Yeah.
So KnightHouse, okay, so it didn't start as, there wasn't a structure behind it when it started, but it became a platform.
Yeah.
And I'd say a platform because, you know, like, not just Mo Cheddar, but a bunch of people started their careers there. It was that place where they were able to say, these guys are taking a chance on me. Because me, I know for a fact that a lot of people, the amount of studio time people got in KnightHouse studio, if they had to pay for it. So my question is, even if there wasn't any structure, it eventually became a platform. Did you guys make any money from it?
Okay, so yes, there wasn't any structure, but that was at the beginning, because like he said, it was just some kind of place, club, group of people just trying to create stuff. And you know, then there weren't any major independent labels.
Yeah.
There were just the big ones.
Yeah.
And then everybody else who was hustling, trying to get the attention of the big ones. So, you know, we did music for a bit ourselves. And then at some point, we realized that we were better at enabling other people, helping other people, midwifing their talent.
Yeah.
You know, so we said, oh, why don't we just create an actual, you know, like setup. It wasn't really a record label at the beginning.
Yeah.
But it was like somewhere where, you know, we could, people could come in, we could talk to them about songwriting, help them out with that. We had a studio, we could do sessions, we had producers coming in, we had artists coming in, you know, we just had all sorts of people, as in people used to just floating. And then some people would just come chill, sit down, and, you know, you're watching. It was, so over time, it just started evolving and became the place that we wanted it to be. But obviously, after a while, it needed to start getting some sort of structure, you know. So we did put some kind of loose structure in place. But at the same time, because of the culture, which is something that was like the life of the place, we decided not to make it too rigid, you know. So yes, it was a platform. We were able to help people achieve dreams, which is really what we wanted to do. And we wanted also to make a difference in the industry. We wanted to be that channel where people could come to and, you know, get their voice heard. Because, so for example, one of the major things that we decided to do way back was the street scriptures, which was pretty much, okay, after a while, we built up this network of people who are, some of them are actually making moves in the industry already. They're known names. And they have these other group of people who are kind of like people who just want to be heard.
Yeah.
You know, and I remember talking to Gomi, and Gomi was like, yeah, why don't we just do an album? You know, we'll bankroll the album, and we would so not to forget the question, were we making any money? At the beginning, no. We actually weren't making any money. We were doing other things, you know, and but over time, those other things picked up. Like, so we were doing corporate gigs, you know, recording radio shows and doing stuff like that because we had the space, we had the know-how, we had, and all that. So yeah, we were making money from that, but we ended up, you know, just channeling all that money back into, I mean, we were young guys. It's not like we had any major responsibilities. So it was about funding the dream, you know. So something like Street Scriptures, I mean, we recorded a whole album. We paid for music videos. We had to, you know, get talent. There was a lot of logistics involved in that, but, you know, we were able to do it, and it was fun.